Solving absolute value equation and inequality. As we studied before, absolute A, in the absolute we have three cases, maybe positive number, 0, or negative number. If the number which is inside the absolute positive or equal 0, that means the number will be remains as it is. Like if it was 3, it will be 3. The answer will be 3. If it was 4, the answer will be 4. So absolute A, when A greater than or equal 0, still A. But what about if the case of negative number? If inside the absolute we have negative number like absolute negative 3, now A equal negative 3. The output will be 3, right? That means negative A. So in the case of A less than 0, the output will be negative A. One of the important property of the absolute value that if we have x minus 2 equal 2 minus x, what does it mean? The meaning of x minus 2 is the distance between x and the number 2. Here we have an example like 5 minus 2. The distance between 2 and 5, it will be 3 units, right? But if I said that absolute 2 minus 5, it's still meaning, the meaning is still the distance between 2 and 5, and also it will be 3 units. So absolute k minus a equal, x minus a equal a minus x. Solve the equation. If absolute x equals 7, that means inside the absolute maybe x equals 7 or negative 7. If absolute x equal negative 2, of course we need to find the value of x. In this case there is no solution because there is no answer for, there is no absolute number equal negative number. Solve the equation. 3x minus 3, absolute 3x minus 3 equals 6. If the answer equals 6, if the answer of the absolute equals 6, that means inside the absolute maybe equal 6 or negative 6. That means maybe 3x minus 3 equals 6 or 3x minus 3 equal negative 6. We are going to solve the two equations and find the answer. First one, 3x equal 9, finally x equal 3. Then 3x equal negative 6 plus 3, it will be negative 3. Finally x equal negative 1. And to make sure that your answer is right, substitute 3 times 3 equal 9 minus 3 6, and 3 times negative 1 equal negative 3 minus 3 equal negative 6, and also the answer will be 6. Absolute x plus 4 equal 12. That means inside the absolute we have 12 or negative 12. So I'm going to solve the equation. First x plus 4 equal 12, then x plus 4 equal negative 12. Solve the first, x equal 8. The second one, x will be negative 12 minus 4, negative 16. Finally x equal 8 or negative 16, and substitute in the equation. Put x equal 8 and negative 16 and find the value to make sure that your answer is right. Finally, I can say that the solution set equal 8 and negative 16. Absolute value equation, another example. Here I have absolute x minus 2 plus 4 equal 8. First find the value of the absolute. It will be 8 minus 4. So absolute x minus 2 will be equal 4. Finally, I can say that inside the absolute maybe 4, maybe negative 4. So x minus 2 equal 4 or x minus 2 equal negative 4. Solve the two equations. First one, x equal 6. Second one, x will be negative 2. Then the solution set equal 6 and negative 2. To make sure, substitute with x equal 6 and negative 2 to find the value of the absolute. It will be 4. If 6x minus absolute 6x minus 3 equals 15, that means inside the absolute maybe 15, maybe negative 15. So 6x minus 3 equal 15 or 6x minus 3 equal negative 15. Find the value or solve the two equations for x. First one, 6x equal 15 plus 3 equal 18. Finally x will be 3. Then go to the other equation. 6x will be negative 12 divided by 6, it will be negative 2. Substitute in the equation with x equals 3 and negative 2 to make sure that you are right. Finally, x equals 3 and negative 2, or the solution set equal 3 comma negative 2. Another example, here we have 2x minus 8, absolute 2x minus 8 plus 2 equal negative 22. First find the value of the absolute. It will be negative 22 minus 2 means the negative 24. No answer for negative absolute, no result. There is no number inside the absolute. The output of this absolute will be negative. No answer. Absolute 2x minus 5 equal 3. That means 2x minus 5 equal 3 or negative 3. 2x solves the two equations. The first one, 2x will be 8, means x equal 4. Second one, 2x will be negative 3 plus 5, means negative 8. Means 2 to negative 3 plus 5 equal 2. Finally, 2x equal 2, x equal 1. The solution set will be 1 comma 4. Absolute x plus 8 equal 3. That means x plus 8 equal 3 or negative 3. Solve the two equations. First one will be x equal negative 5. Second one will be negative 11. Check your answer. Here we have x plus 8 equal 3. Absolute negative 5 plus 8 equal 3. And also absolute negative 11 plus 8 equal 3. So the answer will be negative 5 comma negative 11. Three d minus 9, absolute 3d minus 9 plus 6 equals 0. That find the value of the absolute. 3d minus 9 equal negative 6. Finally, the absolute value never be a negative number, so there is no solution for this equation. That means 5. 3 times absolute x minus 5 equal 12. First, remove this 3. It will be 3 times, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3. يبقى absolute x minus 5 equal 4. Finally, x minus 5 equal 4 or negative 4. That means x equal 9 or 1. Check your answer. 3 times 9 minus 5 equal 12. And 3 times 1 minus 5 equal 12. Find the value of the absolute. It will be 3 times 4 equal 12. And also 3 times absolute negative 4 equal 12. The two answers are right. Then the solution set equal 9. Absolute 8 plus 5a equal 14 minus a. First, inside the absolute maybe the positive value or the negative value. So 8 plus 5a may be equal 14 minus a or negative bracket 14 minus a. Solve the two equations. First one will be 8 plus 5a equal 14 minus a. And the second one will be 8 plus 5a equal negative 14 plus a. Then find the value of a. Negative a will go to the other side. It will be plus a. That means 6a equals 6. A finally equal 1. The other one, 5a minus a, it will be 4a equal negative 22. That means a equal negative 5.5. Check your answer. Put a equal 1 and a equal negative 5.5. And you find finally the two sides are right. Then the answer equal 1 and negative. Absolute 3k minus 1 minus 4 equal 6. So I'm going to find the value of the absolute first. It will be 6 plus 4. That means 10. Then inside the absolute maybe 10, maybe negative 10. First equation will be 3x minus 1 equal 10. Second one will be 3k minus 1 equal negative 10. Find the value of k in the first equation. It will be 3x equal 11. Finally, k equal 11 over 3. Go to the second one. 3x equal 9. Negative 9. Finally, k will be equal negative 3. The solution set will be negative 3 comma 11 over 3. Absolute x plus 7 plus 12 equals 7. First find the value of the absolute. It will be x plus 7, absolute x plus 7 equal negative 5. No solution for this equation because the answer is a negative number, so finally it's 5. No solution. Absolute 2y plus 5 equals 0. Of course, I have here one case. All 2y plus 5 will be equal 0. There is no negative 0. There is no number equal negative 0, okay? So it will be 2y equal negative 5. That means y equal negative 5 over 2. Finally, the solution set equal negative 5 over 2. If we have absolute equal another absolute, that means I'm going to change the sign in one of them, any one of them. That means maybe 2w plus 4 equal 3w minus 2, and 2w plus 4 equal negative 3w minus 2. Solve the two equations. First, minus 3w on both sides. Negative. Finally, it will be negative w equal 4. Sorry, plus 4 equal negative 2. Negative w will be negative 6. Finally, w equal sorry, 6. Go to the other equation. 2w plus 4 equal negative 3w plus 2. Add 3w on both sides. Finally, it will be 5w plus 4 equal 2. 5w equal 2 minus 4, negative 2. Finally, w equal negative 2 over 5. The solution set will be negative 2 over 5, comma 6, and you have to check your answer before write the solution set. If we have absolute equal absolute, we are going to change the sign of any of them. First, let x plus 2 equal 3k plus 3, then k plus 2 equal negative 3k plus 3. Solve the two equations. First one, that means 2k plus 3 equal 2. Finally, 2k equal negative 1. That means k equal negative 1 over 2. Go to the other one. K plus 2 equal negative 3k minus 3. Finally, it will be 4k equal 4k plus 2 equal negative 3. That means 4k equal negative 5. Finally, k equal negative 5 over 4. Check your answer, then write the solution set. Negative 5 over 4 and negative 1 over 2. Another example here we have absolute 2x minus 9 equal absolute 3 minus 2x. First, change the sign of any of them. That means 2x minus 9 equal 3 minus 2x, or 2x minus 9 equal negative 3 minus 2x. Then solve for x on the two equations. In the two equations, first one, adding 2x for on both sides. Finally, it will be 4x minus 9 equal 3. That means 4x equal 12. That means finally x equal 3. Here we have 2x minus 9 equal negative 3 plus 2x. Solve for x. That means negative 9 equal negative 3. No solution for this equation. Finally, the answer will be 3. After check your answer, the solution set will be 3.